Hello viewers, welcome to EduTube. In this lesson, we are going to learn division of whole numbers using short division method. So, our first example, we are going to divide a 2 digit by 1 digit. So before we proceed on to dividing the numbers, it is important that we understand that 96 is our dividend, which is the number that we want to divide, and 4 is our divisor, which is the number we are using to divide. Now, to divide 96 by 4 using the short division method, we are going to draw this L-shaped figure with our 96, which is our dividend, inside of the shape, and then 4, which is our divisor, outside of the shape. Now, to divide 96 by 4, I'm going to pick the digits one by one, meaning that I'm going to start with 9. So I will say, how many 4 goes in 9? How many 4 is in 9? So 4 in 9 will basically give me 2. Because if I multiply 4 by 2, that will give me 8. So if I take away 8 from 9, I will have a remainder of 1. So that means 4 in 9 is 2, remainder 1. So I'll place the 1 right beside my 6. So 1 and 6 becomes 16. So then I will then say 4 in 16, and that will give me 4. So meaning that 4 in 96 is 24. Now, it is also important that you also learn to check your answer. So to check your answer, you basically just multiply your answer here, which is your quotient. You multiply it with your divisor, which is 4. So I'm going to say 24 multiplied by 4. So 4 times 4, that gives me 16. And then I will carry up 1. And then 4 times 2, that gives me 8. 8 plus 1, that is what? 9. So that means that my answer, my quotient, is correct. So 96 divided by 4 is 24. Now let's see our second example. Our second example says 625 divided by 5. 625 is our dividend, while 5 is our divisor. And whichever answer that we get will be called our quotient. So, as we did in the first example, to divide 625 by 5 using the short division method, we are going to draw this L-shaped figure with our dividend inside of the shape and our divisor outside of the shape, meaning that the number that we want to divide goes inside and the number that we are using to divide stays outside. So to divide 625 by 5, I'll pick the digits one by one, starting from 6. So I will say, how many 5 goes in 6? That will give me what? 1. So 5 in 6 is 1, remainder 1. Because if I take away 5 from 6, I will get 1. If I take away 5 from 6, I will have 1 as my answer, which is the remainder 1. So I'm going to attach this 1 to this 2, making it 12. So then I will say again, 5 in 12. How many 5 goes in 12? And that will give me basically 2. Because if I multiply 5 by 2, that will give me 10. And if I take away 10 from 12, I will have a remainder of 2. So that means 5 in 12 is 2, remainder 2. Now my remainder 2 will be attached to this 5, so I'm going to have a new number, which is 25. So I will say again, how many 5 goes in 25? And that will give me what? 5. Because if I multiply 5 by 5, it will give me what? 25. So now that I've gotten to the end of the division, so that means 625 divided by 5 is 125. Again, you could also check your answer by basically multiplying your quotient by your divisor. That means 125 multiplied by 5. So 5 times 5, that will give me 25. I will have 5 and carry up 2. Then 5 times 2, that will give me 10. Then 10 plus 2, that will give me 12. So I'll write my 2 and carry up 1. Then 5 times 1, that will give me 5. 5 plus 1, that will give me what? 6. So you could see that 125 by 5 multiplied by 5 gives me 625. So that means 625 divided by 5 is 125, which is the correct answer. Now example 3, we are dividing a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number using the same short division method. For reiteration purpose, don't forget 132 is our dividend, which is the number we want to divide, and 12 is our divisor. So to divide using the short division method, we've drawn our L-shaped figure with our divisor inside of the L-shaped figure, and then our dividend with our divisor outside of the shape and our dividend inside of the shape. So to divide 132 by 12, I'm going to pick the digits one by one, just like I did in the first and second example. But then if I pick the 1, which is the first digit here, if I say how many 12 goes in 1, that would be impossible because 12 is bigger than 1. So what do? I will join 1 and 3 together, making what? 13. So I will then say how many 12 goes in 13. I will have 1 remainder 1, because if I take away 12 from 13, it will give me 1, so remainder 1. So the 1 will be attached to this 12, and then I will ask again how many 12 goes in 12, and that will give me what? 1. So which is the end of the division. So that means 132 divided by 12 will give me what? 11. So you could do well by checking again. So I'm just basically going to multiply my quotient by my divisor. So I will say 12 multiplied by 11. So I will say 1 times 2, that will give me 2. 1 times 1, that will give me 1. 1 times 2, that will give me 2. 1 times 1, that will give me 1. So if I add the numbers together, so I will have 2, 3, and then 1. So 12 times 11 gives me 132. So you could see that our answer is correct. Our quotient is correct. So 132 divided by 12 gives us what? 11. So basically that's how you divide numbers using short division method. If you are new to this channel, please kindly click on the subscription button below this video to get notified of more academic lessons like this. And if you are a returning subscriber, we say a big thank you for your love and support. I will see you in the next lesson.